There. We get a power play for the Avs that tailed off. The Ducks press after, and they recovered from that slow start. They were leading in shots 7-4 in 6.5 minutes. But on their fifth shot, Colorado scored again and Byram again from Olsen and Manson at 8:59. Avs press for another. Taves at the shot was held. The Ducks, they end up drawing a power play and they score on the team. Fires that one top corner. So it's 3-1 Colorado after the first. And if you were expecting maybe they would switch to no style for the second period, well, they don't. And it honestly ended up being a really good move. Avs control early, gives his knife, Jack Johnson through, and then as the shot is blocked, and as Leo Carlson, can we stop sitting Leo Carlson and load managing the kid? He can play. I don't understand, unless they're trying to make sure he doesn't play enough games to... The whole unrestricted free agency thing, I think might be part of it. But yeah, Carlson gets a goal from Killorn in 2:15. If you play your best roster. Avs press at 5 minutes. We then get a power play for the Anaheim Ducks. Killorn has a net drive that's defended. And then with 1 second left in the power play, Anaheim scores. It's Killorn from Carlson and Nichikov at 10:34 or 10:24. Shots are 6-5 for the Ducks with 5 minutes left. It's a 3-3 tie, between Colorado and Anaheim. I'll catch up, I'll figure it out. It's not like I wrote it all top score rating. Third period. Prosvetov's tested early. Things get pushed in a hole by Gibson. There's power play for Anaheim. Jones has the shot that's held. Shorthanded Tate's chance is fired wide. That's killed off. Shots are 7-4 for the Ducks at 6 minutes. Taves has a shot tipped wide. Wood is denied on a fast break. Wood had a good third period. Back in 9 instead denied from the slot. McKinnon has a rush chance that's held. We're going to overtime because it's Anaheim. Avs control early. I say that, and yet this year it's been different. We haven't seen this about for Anaheim. Nichushkin fired one wide. We get a post for Leo Carlson. Again, getting ready to play every night. McKinnon has a rush chance that saved. DeFrano has a shot flex high. We're going to a shootout. And who won at the shootout? Leo freaking Carlson wins at the shootout. Anaheim's 8-game losing streak is done. They're now 10-14. So they can start digging their way out of this metric grade. For Colorado, 15-6-2, and tomorrow night they're in LA. So this was the easier of the back-to-back because LA had already lost at home against Colorado this year. They're going to be looking for revenge tomorrow. So shots on net are 14 apiece in the first, 10-9 Anaheim in the second, 12-8 Colorado in the third. In the overtime, 5-2 for Anaheim. Final shots 37-37. Power plays, Colorado 0 for 3, Anaheim 2 for 3. The hits 20-18 for Anaheim. Prosvetov and Gibson both saved 34 out of 37. And considering that first period, the rough first period Gibson had, amazing recovery by John Gibson. Alright, that being said, moving along. Vancouver and Calgary. So it's Demko versus Markstrom. These two goalies know each other pretty well. Of course, this was the debut for Zadorov. Remember the Canucks? That in mind. Early edge for the Canucks because Vancouver's an empty was blocked. But on their first shot, the Canucks scored. It's huge from Besser and Veronica at 2:02. Every time Zadorov touched the puck, there was booing. Shots are 3-0 Vancouver at 3 minutes. Lots of whistles in the first half of that period. Not very much flow. Canucks press at 6 minutes. Zari has a rush chance that's blocked, and at 8:37 Lafferty scored from Hronik and Nikea. So all of a sudden, Hronik would come to Hubbard, and the Canucks are up 2-0. Power play for Calgary. They score on it. It's backward from Ruzicka and Leader at 12 minutes and 18 seconds. So the Canucks penalty kill is starting to become a mild concern again for this Canucks fan. But that makes it 2-1. Canucks look to answer. There's a power play for Vancouver. The shorthanded rush by Coleman ends up ending that. It's 2-1 Vancouver after 1. Second period. Flames have a full power play to start the period. There was a delay call for the last 30 seconds of the first period. They just dragged the puck, so they would have to pull. Clean sheet of ice to have the power play to start. Here it is for Hanifin. It's cleared out. The Canucks call that off. 2 shots for Calgary on the power play. Flames press after it ends. The Canucks, so they press the 3. Flames draw themselves a power play. There's a shorthanded chance for Pettersson. That's safe. Power play's killed off. 1 shot for Calgary there. Canucks press with 3 minutes left with 2:36 left. The Canucks get a power play. That's killed off, but before the period's out, in 1932, McKay, Bruce one to the side of the net. Lafferty and Hronik with the assist, so Sam Lafferty gave him a chance to play 5 minutes tonight. He played well, he had a goal and helper. So that makes it a 3-1 lead for the Canucks. We're going to the third period. Flames press at 2.5 minutes. We get back-to-back icings by the Canucks. This is where they say the words I dread to hear. They're protecting the lead. Don't do that. I don't like when the team goes out there and just plays back. One forechecker. We'll just get to no, they can just get to the red line. We're not worried about it. No. forecheck, you play the way you did to get the 2-goal lead. It drives me crazy when a team changes like that. I think that's part of the reason why we see as many comebacks as we do in the NHL. The teams with a 2-goal lead just sit back. So, Canucks press at 9 minutes. The shots are 6-5 for Vancouver with 8 minutes left. Flames press with 5 minutes left, and eventually they score. Lindholm from Canada and Shergovic at 15:43. The Flames then press to tie it. Goalie pull happens with 2 minutes left. There was a delay when a fan got hit by a puck, but then the empty netter. Now, I've got it as Pettersson from Zadorov and Myers at 18:40, because I thought Pettersson touched this, but the last time I looked at the app, it still says Zadorov from Myers. If it's still Zadorov's goal, ends up being the game winner, because it becomes a 6-on-4, and during the 6-on-4, Calgary scored. Huberdeau from Hanifin and Anderson at 19:05, so they would pull the goaltender again, but that's as close as they get. The final score is 4-3. Vancouver 16-8-1 with the win. Calgary drops to 10-11-3 with the loss, so they're back below and they shot 500. Shots on net are 7 apiece in the first, 9-7 Vancouver in the second, each 7 Calgary in the third. Final shots 23-22 for Vancouver. Power play Vancouver 0 for 4, Calgary 2 for 5. Hits 15-11 for Calgary. Demko and Markstrom both had 19 saves on 22 shots. And again, the empty netter ends up being your game-winning goal. So kind of crazy when that happens, but it does happen. It always throws people off when they see that the goalies won't allow the same number of goals. They're like, wait a minute, I wasn't a shootout. How did that happen? Empty netters. Why empty netters are important. All right, next up. Last game on the
just as a start, this is not perfect here. People I think they're not out. As we go forward, and we grow stronger, and then we make a whiskey. Time for this. Next.
This board, the last game of the day, Washington and Vegas. Washington has played the same style of hockey 3 games in a row, and it finally bites them. So for the Washington Capitals, they just have not been generating shots. They're very opportunistic when they get those chances. Kemper versus Thompson, good forechecking by the Caps. Amadio has a slot shot back save. 3.5 minutes in, the shots are 3-1 to the Golden Knights. Caps press at 7.5 minutes. When they're pressing, though, they're not getting to the net. We get a power play for Vegas, and at 8:53 they score. It's Marchessault from Eichel with the transfer. He wires that one from the slot. Well, look now, Vegas' scorers have started picking it up again. Ovechkin has an empty, that's picked off. The Caps get zone time again. They're not getting shots. So actually, first period is 1-0 Vegas. Second period, early Vegas power play. There's a short interrupt by Wilson. He fires it wide. Power play killed off. No shots on net. Vegas presses after it ends. The shots are 4-0 Vegas. 5 minutes in. Cotter has a chance. That's how the Caps press at 6.5 minutes, but they don't get shots out of it. So again, that's the storyline there. Barbashev has a net feed that's picked off, and then on the turnover and on a breakaway, Eichel scores from Hutton at 7:56, makes it 2-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Caps look to respond. They're suppressed by Vegas with 9 minutes left. We get a power play for Vegas. That's killed off, but Vegas goes back to the power play with 1 minute 34 seconds left. Capitals were not happy with the officiating tonight. I think Caps fans probably aren't either. But we go over to the third period, Caps finish the kill. At 50 seconds, shortly after it's done, Stone scores from Eichel and Barbashev. It was a great pass by Eichel to set that up. He's going around behind the net, and he beats it backwards to Stone. I don't think anybody even saw it. I don't think anybody had any idea. He faked everybody out. So that makes it 3-0. Caps look to respond. Stone to Eichel. There's a near miss. These guys are really getting some chemistry together. Caps press at 6.5 minutes. The shots are 5-2 Washington at 8.5 minutes, which equals the highest shot total they had in either of the previous two periods. Power play for Washington is killed off. Vegas clears after it's done. Hague has a wrist in it as hell. Stroll's denied as the Capitals were pressing. Vance call when the referee doesn't, and then it's Tom Wilson scoring to get the shutout off the board. He scores from Strome at 16:46, but Vegas answers into the empty net. It's Marchessault from Cotter and Carlson at 18 minutes. We then go to 4-on-4 to finish out the game. The final score is 4-1 for Vegas. They go to 16-5-4 with the win. Washington 12-7-2 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Kemper saves 32 out of 35, and Thompson saves 21 out of 22. So there you go. You're all caught up for tonight. I saw the bar rankings, of course, we're on free to do as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. If you haven't already hit like and subscribe, that's pretty time to do so. Thanks for your support. I'll talk to you again.
It looks like he's experiencing a whole lot of pressure right now, but he came in with a game plan and he's sticking to it.
Here's the snap. He throws.
Welcome back. All right, this is the day for all you fine people on the internet for your Sunday, December the 3rd. Starting off with Chicago news and notes. Gutman is returning to the lineup. Reichel will be a healthy scratch today, so we'll see how long that goes on for. If Reichel ends up being demoted at some point, they can get more ice time, or what's going to happen. Chicago, of course, it's been a pretty predictably rough season for them on the ice, but it's a matter of making sure your young players are developing properly. So we'll see what happens with Reichel. Beauvillier won't be in the lineup today against Minnesota. He is still dealing with his visa issues, so he's able to play Winnipeg, but he has a Canadian work visa currently, but he needs the American work visa, which can take a little while to get. But once he's got it, he can play British Cup, and I'll let him play. All right.